Alright, so I figured I would do a session on how to use the clone tool, and I'm going to show a couple different ways that you can do it to actually clone out an object and then like to smooth the face. I'm going to do both. So here's my photo, and over here, as you can see, his glasses are at the back of his head. Back, and it would just look better to have them deleted or not there. So we're going to clone those out, and then we're going to use the clone tool to kind of clean up the faces a little bit. So Control J duplicates the layer. Now we're going to zoom in, and then click the clone stamp tool. Make sure it's on the clone stamp. And then for this one, you want to have the opacity up. Now to select an area to cover, you want to hit the Alt button and then click on your left mouse, and this little target thing will show up. And that's the area. It'll select that area and copy that area to the spot on top. So my brush needs to be a little bit bigger. But you just, oh wait, let me undo that and let me go to a softer brush. Try that again. And you just want to stamp it. And with the opacity being at 100%, it should cover it pretty well. The reason why I picked the softer brush is because it's going to go around the edges of the shirt, and it just like blends a little bit better when you're stacking it and getting rid of everything. So you just keep on stamp. Like, you can select that area. Wait, let's try it again. That didn't work. So now you can see that the glasses are gone. There's a little bit of messy area on his skin here, and then like a little bit along the shirt. So now what you can do is lower the opacity, like 50% or less. Let's do 45. Small, make the brush a little bit smaller. And you can just clone around here to clean up the brown areas if it kind of copied over. Then it just cleans it up and makes it a little bit neater. And then you can do it along his skin too. So pick a skin area that's similar to the skin tones. And you may need to go to a smaller brush. And that does not look good, so step backwards, step backwards. Alright, so now if we were to back out, see now, glasses, no glasses. And if I wanted to, I could probably clean it up a little bit more on his skin. But for the sake of the tutorial, we'll keep on going. Now we want to keep, now we're going to go on to see how he's got some dark circles under his eyes. We're going to get rid of those. A little bit. You want to keep the opacity under 40 or under 50% still, because you don't want to lose the detail, but you want to get rid of some of those dark circles. So click an area close to the eye that you're going to do it, and then just click and then brush it. And see? Do it again over here. There we go. And now we're gonna go over to her. With the guys, you don't want to do as much skin smoothing because it loses some of the masculinity of the picture. So now, as we can see, there's quite a few little blemishes and stuff. So we're gonna work on those. And some of the dark circles from underneath her eyes, too. So let's do the eyes first. You may have to, like, since it is a higher or a lower opacity, you may have to click it on that, like, if there's blemishes to get them out a little, like, click on that same area more than once, and then you can smooth over. So what we're doing now is just evening out the skin. And what this clone tool does, it gives her a little bit more creamy skin. But keeping it natural at the same time. And then you can run it over the forehead. Oopsie. And then you can just go back over it if you make a mistake. Oops. Alright, that looks pretty good. So now we're gonna back out and I'll show you. There's before. You can see how we just, that's something that simple. There you go.